Hey everyone, welcome back to my Sitecore Diaries, the go-to channel for all the things about Sitecore and .NET. Overall, your digital experience. I'm your host Jitendra Ganekar. Today we are going to continue with our topic personalization from where we left last. We will start from that topic only. So on my screen, I have provided my social media account. I will recommend you to connect me on my social media account. The links are given on the screen. So let's start the today's part. The from where we have left last time. So personalization is the topic, and let's continue with that. First, it's what is personalization. Then we will see why personalization is important. There is a concept called personalization and customization. So what is the difference between personalization and customization? We are going to concentrate more on the website personalization. So we will see what are the different types of website personalization. We will see how to implement the personalization on the website, the strategies of the personalization, and at the end we will see the challenges which we might face in the personalization. So stay with me as we navigate through all the topics. But before moving ahead, if you enjoyed what I am doing here, don't forget to support by clicking on subscribe button. Almost 80% of our viewers are not subscribed. So please consider subscribing the channel and click on a notification bell to get a latest update. Before moving ahead, please like this video and don't forget to provide your feedback via comment. To share this video with others. So let's start. Now let's see types of website personalization. What are the different types of website personalization that we are going to see here? So when we see a personalization, there are two types of website personalization can be done. One is the experiences based, and then another is a data gathering method. So there are two types: experience based and data gathering methods. In experience, it is based on the customer experience on the channel. So basically what kind of a experience customer is getting on the website, that is called as a experience based personalization. Data gathering method, it is based on the customer data on the website. So based on your customer data, this personalization is done. So these are the two basic types of the personalization. In experience, you have two type of experiences. First is the interruptive experience, and second is the seamless experiences. So when you talk about the interruptive experiences, is it basically a person doesn't accept from a brand and aren't even integral to their current website experience. So whatever their current experience, current website experience, it is different than that. Okay, so there's an interruption in that experience, that is called as the interruptive experiences. We'll see the examples later. Okay, and what is a seamless experience? It is an integral part of the experience you offer to a visit. It is to a visitor. So it is basically the way website behave. It is that way only. It is scattered. Okay, so seamless experience, something where visitor, it will feel that it is an integral part of the experience you offer to to the visitor. So it is an integral part of the website. So interruptive experience, where it is interrupting the existing flow of the website or existing experience of the website, where seamless is a part of that flow only. Now what is data gathering? There are two ways: implicit website and explicit website. So explicit website experience, here the website experience is customized according to the criteria set by the visitor themselves. So visitor might set some criteria, according to that the personalization is done. And what is implicit website? A website experience is customized according to the context and the behavior of the new visitor. Okay, so implicit website, there are two types. First is a context and another is a behavior. Now what is contextual personalization? Personalize the experience of a visitor based on the context in which they are browsing your website. So the context in which they are browsing, that can be personalized. According to that, you can personalize the website. That is called a contextual personalization. Whereas based on the relationship between customer browsing history and the website content, basically the behavior of the customer, you personalize the website. So that is called as the behavior based on. Okay, so at a lower level, if you see, there are total five kind of personalization. We will see the examples also. First is a interactive experience, where the experience itself is not a part of the website integral workflow or integral website experience. Second is it's a seamless part of your experience itself. Third is the explicit website, where the customer sets some criteria, and depending on that criteria, you personalize the website. And fourth is the behavior based, where based on the behavior of the customer and its data, you personalize the website. And fifth is the contextual. So depending on the current context of the website, you personalize the website. Okay, so we'll see the example. Interactive experiences, some pop-up, info bar, push notification along with the web and mobile app messages. So you might see some pop-up on your applications, right? So which is not actually the part of your flow, but suddenly the pop-up comes. Okay, that is called as an interactive experience. That is interactive experience. Okay, it is basically not the actual flow or integral part of your website journey, but it is added. It is an interruption of your to the journey. You might see those pop-up like some discount or something. Some pop-ups comes when you are doing something, like some the discount codes come. So those kind of thing is an interactive experience. What is a seamless experience? After a purchase, the platform sends a personalized order confirmation email and follows up with a tailored recommendation for a complimentary product or accessory. So you buy some product from the website, like you buy the laptop, and then or a mobile. Okay, you buy a mobile, and then with that order, you will get some emails or confirmation email, and in that confirmation email, it will tell you it will recommend you the buy the accessories needed for that mobile. Okay, so that is a seamless experience kind of a personalization. Now, what is explicit website personalization? Example of explicit website personalization: visitors choose their preference on the website, like my location, my gender, etc. And this helps the website to show the product services which are most relevant to the visitor, rather than publishing their entire list of offerings. So you choose your preference on, you set your preference on your website, and depending on that, content is getting personalized. Implicit website personalization behavior: social media accounts, like in social media accounts, you get a recommendation of a profile based on your behavior on the website. So whatever kind of profiles you are checking, whatever kind of reels you are checking, depending on that, you will get a recommendation in the Instagram. So that kind of personalization is called as a implicit website personalization behavior. What is the implicit behavior personalization? The contextual personalization: displaying nearest hotel, petrol pump based on your current location. So what is your current location? Depending on that, the nearest hotels and petrol pumps displayed. That is called as implicit, because it is implicit website personalization based on contextual personalization, because that is getting the information from your context. Okay, where you are in that time, that session information is picked up. Okay, so these are the examples of the personalization and their type. But now we will see the different personalization type based on the how you have implemented. There are two types, basically rule-based personalization and machine learning personalization. There is a third type also, where you use both the things. Okay, so what is rule-based personalization? It allows you to manually create a preset rules that determine what experience each segment of your audience get. Okay, so basically you set the rules, and depending on that rules, you are catering your experience. What is machine learning personalization? It uses an algorithm to give a one-on-one personalized web experience. It does this by actively collecting a data and analyzing them in real time. With this, it can predict what a web visitor needs per time. It collects the data. Okay, it analyzes the data, it uses the algorithm, and then it predicts what is the need of the visitor. So that is called a machine learning personalization. Rule-based personalization can be applied to both broad audience segments, a wide group of web visitor, and narrow ones. Okay, and the machine learning is basically for individuals, so it is becoming more popular among many brands because it's more scalable. It can be used to personalize the product or a content recommendation, search results, ad campaigns, etc. Example of a rule-based personalization: you are showing the local news headlines take a priority for a users in a specific region. So for a specific region, you are showing the local news headlines. Like for India, you are showing the headlines which is from the India. Machine learning example is predicting a search keyword based on a user history and browsing history. So when you go on the search, they can give you auto suggestion, and that auto suggestion can be prediction from the your history on that website. Okay, so that is called that is can be done by the machine learning personalization. And you can have a third type where you can have a mixture of the both the things. So now in this section, we will see how to implement a personalization on the website. The steps to involve the personalizing the website that we are going to see here. Implementation process. First process is the visitor data collection. So that can be done by asking the visitors directly. Maps, customer journey, cookies and web beacons used on the website, company records, social media records, email activity tracking, external data sources. For this purpose, we can implement, like we can create a quizzes. You might have seen the quizzes on your the website. That is because they want to collect the data from us, what you like, what don't you doesn't like. So depending on that, they can personalize, get the feedback from the visitors. What you need, that can be get from the feedback. Then they can create a surveys, they can have the contact forms. Okay, so from where they can collect your social media accounts and those kind of related data. So first step is to collect the visitor data. Next step is to create a visitor personas and journeys. So what is persona, that we will see in another video, but basically a persona is something where you this kind of a model, or it's kind of a actor who performs the certain kind of activities. Okay, so identify different visitor persona on your website. So that persona can be like you have a personas like your visitor persona, like the customer persona, the buyer persona, the seller persona, that kind of a personas you can have. Then you have to identify the different user path and their journey on the website. So depending on your persona, the user's path, the way it is navigating through the website, that can change. Okay, their journey can change. So that is also more important to see or identify before you start the personalization. The personas can be like on your website, you can have a personas can like teenage female, teenage male, young female, old male. So you can have a different products of teenage female, different products for teenage male, different products for young male. So similarly, you have a different kind of a personas. So second step is create visitor personas and journey. Third step is set your goals. So the goals can be anything, okay, which is respect to your business or with respect to your website. It can be increasing the conversion, it can be reducing the bounce rate, increasing leads, increasing the retention of your customer on the website, increase order, increase registration, repeat purchase. So based on your goal, you can define your strategies, that how you can apply the personalization. So first you you get the data from the visitor, you identify the visitor personas and the journey and set your goals. Once you know the goals, then prepare the strategy. Now how we will achieve that goals? Okay, for that, what are the changes which can be done on your website? Okay, that you need to identify. Like you can say that I need to optimize the home page. I need to you have to identify the key and the most visited pages, which will improve your conversion, which will improve your leads. Then you have to identify the personalization scenario. What kind of a personalization scenario which you will apply on those key pages and the products. Then how we can improve the search result. Then what can be the alternative, like for the no search result page? So your user is searching something but it doesn't found that, then what alternative you can provide to them? So those kind of strategies you can make on your website, which will help you to meet your goals. So that scenarios you have to prepare as a strategy. Then the plan, the implementation. The last stage will be how will you planning to implement this strategy. Okay, so how, if you say optimize the home page, how will you do that? Okay, so first of all, you have identified the use cases. Okay, then you prioritize those then you set up those how you can do it. So depending on your technology of the website, it can be different ways you can set up the personalization. So identify those methods and set up those. Once you done everything, then you implemented those, then test it and analyze the result. Okay, you test and analyze, test and analyze. So depending on your analyze, you might have to make some changes, so repeat the step. Okay, so this is the overall steps implementation process step, where first visitor collect the data from the visitor, then you create a visitor personas and journeys, and then you set a goal what you want to achieve from this personalization. Then how will you do that? So prepare that strategy and then plan it and implement it. Okay, and repeat this process till the time you achieve your goals. So this is the implementation process overall. So I will give you some taxonomy which is used in the personalization, like segmentation. Segmentation is the process of diving a target audience into a distinct group based on the shared characteristics, allowing the business to tailor their marketing strategies and product to better meet the specific need of each group. So basically, you have a lot of visitors, so you can't do everything for all the users. You have to segment those visitors. Like this, also a segmentation. If you see a teenage female, so you can have a visitor where you have a segment which is for the teenage female. You have a segment for a male. Okay, so that segmenting your users is called as a segmentation. So basically, you try to find out the targeted audience in the small group. A/B testing. A/B testing or a split testing is a method in which two versions, A and B, of a web page, app or marketing elements are compared to determine which performs better based on the specific metric. So you have a website on which you have the hero banner. Okay, so you have two versions of hero banners. Okay, so which version is will give you the more conversion, that you are not sure. That time you will do A/B testing, where you will randomly display two different version of the banners, okay, A and B, and then you can select which give the better result, that you can select for the for future. So that is called A/B testing. Geo-targeting, that is very important. This is the most of the time people use it. Geo-targeting is basically, geo-targeting allows you to deliver content, product recommendation, etc. to your web visitor based on their geographic location. So based on your geographic location, you can target the audience. You can display the more relevant content to that audience. So like some products are used only in the India, then you will, for Indian users only, you will show those content. Okay, so that kind of a thing is called as a geo targeting. So this is the overall implementation process, and few a few taxonomy in this I have tried to explain in this slide. Now we'll see the last topic of this video: challenges in personalization. The first challenge will be the data privacy concern. Okay, so as you have seen till now, that there are collecting a data from the visitor is a very important. So then if you are collecting a data, then there is a privacy concern will come. So that challenge to handle that is a challenging in the personalization. So data accuracy and quality. So you just collect the data from the visitor. Okay, so that data quality and the accuracy, we are all dependent on what data is provided by the customer visitors. Okay, so there is a challenge that whether it is accurate or not. Over personalization. Sometimes over personalization we will try to do, and that will kill the website. Limited user input. Okay, so you will have only what user is giving to you. Okay, so that is limited to user. Data collections. There are a lot of tools available for collecting a data, but it is overall a complex process. So complex, it will add the complexity in the personalization process. Performance scalability. So you are collecting a huge data. The interaction data is a huge. Okay, so that huge data, and again that you have to analyze that data. So scalability is also a key factor here. Cross device consistency. So you are having the different communication channels. So maintaining the consistency across the devices is also a challenging part in the personalization. And then the implementation cost and resources. As you know, for all those things, there are a lot of external tools are involved, other many tools are involved for data collection, data analysis, for applying the recommendation, Gen AI tools, for rules, setting up the rules. So all those are will come. There are a lot of resources are required, so that will add the cost also. So these are the few challenges in the personalization. These are the references which I've used for this presentation. All right, we are done for today. We have completed today's topic. Personalization is a very important topic in today's market. Okay, so I have tried to cover few basic concept in this video. Okay, we will have few more video. This is setting up the context for the personalization in this site course. Okay, so at the end we will have a video where we will see how we can do the personalization in this site core also. So if you like the content, please click on a like button, do share with your friends and family. Uh, Provide your feedback via the comments. The feedback will tell me what are the improvement which is required. Okay, so I can do that. Then, as I mentioned earlier, also there are around 80% of users, 70 to 80% of users of our videos, the viewers who are watching our videos are not subscribed. So I will recommend you to subscribe the channel, click on a bell icon to get a latest update. Okay, thank you. Thanks for watching.